Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here with another look at Outlaws of Thunder Junction. We've got a fully sealed and intact play booster box here. We're going to go ahead and crack it open, put the prices of all the rares and mythics on the screen, and then at the end of the video we're going to do the full MTG Box Analysis. Now this particular set has not been kind to me as of yet, but you know, we're going to go ahead and give it another try. I never give up. So we've got ourselves a little insert here, and then we've got 36 play boosters. And if you weren't aware, there's actually 113 cards valued over $1 available to you in the play booster form. Go ahead and put the cards over here, get a little less glare. You've got 19 from the Breaking News subset, 30 from the Big Score. You've got your 10 special guests, and then of course you've got 39 standard frame, 8 showcase, and 7 borderless. So let's see if we can't find any of that value. We do not have pull tabs, which means these were printed in the US or in Belgium. So go ahead and crack them open the old school way. We've got ourselves a Raven of Fell Omens to kick us off with a Spring Slasher, followed by a Stagecoach Security. Then we're going to see a Thunder Salvo with a Free Strider Commando, a Sterling Keykeeper with a Brimstone Roundup. Then we're going to see a Karom Violent Cacophony with a Stubborn Burrow Fiend, followed by a Fleeting Reflection. And our rare is going to be a Laughing Jasper Flint coming in from the main set, is valued over $1. And then we're going to see ourselves a Humiliate coming in from the Breaking News subset with a Foil Inventive Wingsmith. And then we're going to see ourselves in a Braided Bluffs with a non-token token in the back. All right, so that's pack number one. We won't go through all of the common and uncommons in here simply because there are no commons valued over $1. So we'll go through a few packs and then we'll start to fast forward a little bit through the commons. So we've got ourselves a Stop Cold, followed by a Wanted Griffin, an Outlaw's Fury. Then we're going to see a Cataractula with a Mourner Surprise. Then we're going to see a Harrier Strix, followed by a Boneyard Desecrator, a Hollow Marauder, and then we're going to see an Outlaw Stitcher, followed by a Forsaken Miner. And our rare is going to be a Fortune Loyal Steed coming in out of white. Unfortunately, not a high value rare, but we are going to get a backup rare. It is a Siphon Insight coming in from the Breaking News subset. Then we're going to see ourselves Eartho Joe Frontier Mentor coming in foil with a Standard Mountain and a Mercenary token in the back. All right, so we're definitely going to keep track of our rares and mythics. I always keep track of them in the top left-hand corner for you all, but this will allow me to kind of keep reference. All right, so we've got ourselves a Desperate Bloodseeker, followed by a Lone Shark. Then we're going to see ourselves a Vengeful Townsfolk with a Trick Shot. Then we've got a Bristleback Sentry with a Sterling Hound. Then we're going to see a Spinewoods Paladin with a Make Your Own Luck. Then we're going to see a Getaway Glamour with a Rise of the Varmints, and we're going to see Vraska the Silencer coming in as a mythic from the main set. Does hold some value. And then we're going to see ourselves a Journey to Nowhere, followed by a Fake Your Own Death. And then we're going to see the Lush Oasis and a non-signed art card there in the back. All right, awesome. So I think that'll probably be the last pack that we go all the way through. We will look at the uncommons of the set, because there are 2 uncommons valued over $1. All right, so we got ourselves a Raucous Entertainer with a Scalestorm Summoner, and we're going to see ourselves the Boombox, followed by Calamity Galloping Inferno as our main set rare, and then we're going to see ourselves a Pest Control coming in from the Big Score. Very nice to see this. The Pest Control does hold some value, I think just around $4 or so. Very cool to see that as a mythic coming in. Then we're going to see ourselves a Heartless Pillage, followed by an Ambush Gigapede in foil with a Full Art Swamp and a Gnome token. So the 2 uncommons that we're keeping an eye out for from the main set are going to be the Lava Spur Boots and Return the Favor. So if we can find those, that'll add some value to our box. All right, we got a Beastbond Outcaster with a Vile Smasher Gleeful Grenadier, an Arid Archway. Then we're going to see Shoot the Sheriff. We're going to see Kellen joins up as our rare. And then we're going to see a Crackle with Power coming in from the Breaking News subset, another Mythic Force, third of the box. And we're going to see a Fleeting Reflection in foil with a Foil Forest and a Human Cleric token in the back. All right, so we've got ourselves 3 mythics, and all of them come from different sets of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. All right, we've got ourselves a Metamorphic Blast, followed by Jolene Plundering Pugilist. Then we're going to see Caught in the Crossfire, with a Free Strider Lookout as our main set rare. Does hold value. Then we're going to see ourselves Back for More, Jins of Fool's Fall, with a Forlorn Flats and a non-signed art card. Very cool though. First uncommon is going to be a Canyon Crab with a Neutralize the Guards. Then we're going to see a Requisition Raid with a Seraphic Steed coming in as our main set rare, followed by Buried in the Garden, and then an Aloe Alchemist in foil with a Standard Mountain and a treasure token in the back. Got ourselves a Nimble Brigand, and at knife point, a Tomb Crawler. Then we're going to see a Binding Negotiation with a borderless Botanical Sanctum coming in from the main set. Very cool to see a non-standard frame card. Then we're going to see an Essence Capture, followed by an Ion Fist Pulverizer with a Bristling Backwoods and a Clue token. Got ourselves Lassoed by the Law. Then we're going to see ourselves a Ruthless Lawbringer, followed by a Full Steam Ahead. And then we're going to see ourselves Philbit the Lost on the range. Very cool to see that. Very on point. And then at least we're going to see 3 rares here. So next up, we've got ourselves a Memory Vessel coming in from the big score as a mythic hit for us. Very cool to see that. Unfortunately, not a tremendously high value, but this is going to be a quad rare pack. So behind that, we're going to see ourselves a Void Rend coming in from the Breaking News subset. And then we've got ourselves, whoa, a Mind Break Trap, another mythic coming in from the Breaking News subset. This is going to be the second most valuable card from the set, and we just picked it up in foil. Awesome to see that, and to get ourselves a quad rare pack. Then we get an island with a Zombie Rogue. All right. Got an Unfortunate Accident, followed by a Return the Favor. This is going to be one of the 2 uncommons that we're looking for. Hooray. And then directly behind that, we got ourselves a Sandstorm Verge with Marchesa, Dealer of Death, coming in as our main set rare, followed by a Tornado and a Thunder Salvo coming in foil with a Standard Forest. And then we're going to see ourselves another non-signed art card there in the back. All right. So far, starting to see some value. Got, I believe, 5 mythics on the board, 1 uncommon valued over $1, and a lot of rares. Got ourselves a Gold Rush, followed by a Nurturing Pixie. Then we're going to see Miriam the Herd Whisperer with a Colossal Rattleworm coming in as our main set rare, followed by a Collective Defiance coming in from the Breaking News subset as a backup rare. Then we're going to see a Free Strider Commando with an Abraded Bluffs, both in foil. And then we've got ourselves a Spirit Token in the back. All right, final play booster pack of stack number 1. So this should be pack number 12. All right, so we got Eartha Joe again, followed by a Bounding Felidar. Then we're going to see the Lava Spur Boots. This is the other uncommon valued over $1 in the set. Awesome to see that. And then we're going to pick up the Intrepid Stable Master with Magda the Horde Master coming in as our main set rare. Then we're going to see ourselves a Ride Down, followed by a Forsaken Miner in foil. Then we're going to pick up a Soured Springs with our first signed art card of the box. So let's go ahead and feature the artist. So this is going to be the Stingerback Terror by Slalomir Manic. So thank you very much for signing that art card and bringing our game to life. All right, we'll just keep rolling through the next stack. We've got ourselves Honest Rustine, followed by Longhorn Sharpshooter. Then we're going to see the Magebane Lizard with Karavak the Punisher coming in as our main set rare, followed by a Blooming Marsh as a backup rare. Very cool to see another land in the box. And then we're going to pick up a Tyrant's Scorn, with a Cactus Folk Sure Shot in foil, with a Lonely Iaro and a non-token token in the back. All right, we got Wrangler of the Damned, followed by a Blood Hustler. Then we're going to see an Omenport Vigilante with another round coming in as our main set rare, with a Rest in Peace Mythic coming in from the big score. Very cool to see a Mythic showing on up in the pack. And we're going to get another pack. Oh, whoa, we got ourselves the Mana Drain non-foil. So this is the #1 card that you can pick up from the Breaking News subset. So we just picked up the #1 and the #2. And this was a triple rare pack for us. Very nice. Then we got ourselves a Ret's Lullaby, followed by a Standard Island and a Mercenary token. Wow, lots of mythics in this particular box. Can't wait to add all of this up. I hope the good wills just keep on coming. All right, so we got ourselves the Cactus Folk Sure Shot with an Aloe Alchemist. Then we're going to see ourselves This Town Ain't Big Enough, followed by a Railway Brawler coming in from the main set. This is going to be a really good mythic hit for us. Wow, so many mythics in this box. And right behind it is a Murder. And then we've got ourselves an Outlaw Medic, followed by a Forlorn Flats, both in foil, and a non-signed art card. I'm just going to go ahead and slide this out of the way. I notice it's putting some significant glare on the screen, and we're just going to stack up all of our mythics so everyone can see them, because this box is just on fire. Wow. I'll put our 2 big hits right there. Awesome to see that. All right, so we got the Frontier Seeker, followed by a Slickshot Lockpicker. Then we're going to pick up Trash the Town, followed by Demonic Ruckus. And then we've got ourselves an Archmage's Newt as our first rare. And then we're going to pick up an Electra Dominance as a second rare. And our third rare is the Archmage's Newt again, but this time in foil. And then we've got a Jagged Barrens, followed by a Blood Token. All right, we got Baron Bettram Greywater coming in as our first uncommon with a Ferocification. Then we're going to see a Luxurious Locomotive with a Stoic Sphinx as our rare. And then we're going to see ourselves a Fling with a Bristleback Sentry in foil. And then if I can separate them, we get a Full Art Mountain and an Ox token in the back. Have you all had good luck with Outlaws of Thunder Junction? Curious to see if I'm the only one that's had a bad experience up until this box. Just let me know in the comments below. All right, we got an Intimidation campaign with a Rattleback Apothecary. Then we're going to see an Emerging Haunting with a Terror of the Peaks coming in from the main set. This is the #2 card from the main set. Awesome to see that. And another mythic for our pile with a Hypothesizzle coming in from Breaking News with a Throw from the Saddle. And then we're going to see Creosote Heath with a non-signed Oko riding a deer, I think. All right, so the #1 card from the main set that we'd be looking for is Bristly Bill Spine Sour. So if we can find him, we've got the #1 and the #2 from the main set and the Breaking News. Got ourselves a Shepherd of the Clouds, followed by Plan the Heist. Then we're going to see the Thunder Lasso with Obeka Splitter of Seconds coming in from the main set, followed by a Generous Plunderer coming in from the big score. Very nice to see that. Another mythic for our pile. And then we're going to see Fell the Mighty, another rare, with a Slickshot Lockpicker. Then we've got ourselves a Standard Swamp with a treasure token in the back. All right, we'll just clean up our piles a little bit here. All right, we got a Bandit's Hall, followed by an Outcaster Greenblade with a Rambling Possum. And then we're going to see ourselves a Mobile Homestead with a Dust Animus coming in as our rare, and our only rare with a Fierce Retribution, a Bright Old Bighorn in foil. And then we've got ourselves a Festering Gulch with a Varmint token. Love the artwork on that one. All right, so we're past the halfway point. From the big score, a couple of big hitters we'd be looking for. We'd be looking for a Vault-Born Tyrant, Sword of Wealth and Power, or a Simulacrum Synthesizer would be another really good hit from that set if we can pick those up. We're doing really good so far, though. All right, we got ourselves a Slick Sequence, followed by a Rakish Crew. Then we're going to see ourselves a Bovine Intervention with Riku of Many Paths coming in, followed by a Hindering Light and an Arid Archway. And then we're going to see ourselves a Foil Swamp with one more non-signed art card in the back. We got a Gila Courser coming in with a Congregation Griff. Then we're going to see a Servant of the Stinger. Then we're going to see Pillage the Bog as our rare, a little bit of value there. Then we're going to see a Clear Shot with a Nezumi Linebreaker in foil, followed by a Forest and an Elemental token. Alright, we got a Lively Dirge as our first uncommon, a Badlands Revival. Then we're going to see a Red Rock Sentinel with a Shackle Slinger, followed by a Spire Bluff Canal coming in from the land cycle. Very nice to see that. I believe this is going to be the most valuable land in the set. And then we're going to see a Villainous Wealth coming in from the Breaking News with a Frontier Seeker, followed by an Eroded Canyon and a Golem token. All right, final play booster in stack number 1, pack number 24 of 36. Got ourselves Prosperity Tycoon with a Deep Muck Desperado, followed by Betrayal of the Vault. And then we're going to see Fortune Loyal Steed coming in as our rare with a World Waker Helm coming in from the Big Score subset. Another mythic. Wow. Put that right down there. Then we get a Terminal Agony with a Take the Fall and Oko. Oh, I missed our land. It's a Lush Oasis. Then we're going to see Oko coming in the art form. All right, wow, just so many different mythics in this particular box. I'm quite shocked at the number of cards that we're seeing from the big score. Of course, in the play booster, you can't see any of the extended art or showcase from the big score. You can only pick up standard frame versions of the cards, and certainly no raised foil. Got to Take for the Ride, Form a Posse. Then we're going to see Sheriff of Safe Passage with a Treasure Dredger. And then we're going to see Rush of Dread coming in as our rare with a Skewer the Critics, followed by a Stop Cold. And then we've got ourselves a Standard Plains with another non-token token in the back. All right, we got ourselves a Scorching Shot, followed by a Rictus Robber, a Hellspur Brute, followed by Giza the Hellraiser coming in as another mythic from the main set. Wow, all right, thank you very much. And then we're going to see ourselves a Free Shredder Lookout, followed by an Endless Detour for a triple rare pack. Then we're going to see ourselves a Humiliate in foil, followed by a Lonely Iaro in foil and a Mercenary token. Now, if all play boosters were like this, these might be worth the extra cost over draft packs. Got Gem Lightfoot Sky Explorer, followed by a Cunning Coyote. Then we're going to see Map the Frontier, followed by Bullock Ranch, and then we're going to see ourselves Annie Flash the Veteran, another mythic from the main set. Then we're going to see ourselves a Decisive Denial with a Stubborn Burrow Fiend. And then we've got ourselves the Full Art Plains, my favorite land from the set. And then we've got ourselves the Cataractula in art form. All right, I guess we just need to start stacking up some additional mythics over here because we just have too many. All right, we got ourselves a Visage Bandit with Lazav Familiar Stranger. Then we're going to see a Rustling Rampage with Malcolm the Eyes coming in as our rare with a Savage Smash, an Overzealous Muscle. And then we've got ourselves the Abraded Bluffs with a map token in the back. All right, the box is starting to slow down. Not seeing as many mythics as we were before. I hope that it continues. Got the Prairie Dog, followed by a Spinewood's Armadillo, a Resilient Roadrunner, and then we're going to see ourselves a Smuggler Surprise as our first rare, followed by an Omen Path Journey coming in as another mythic from the big score. Very nice to see this, does hold value. And then we're going to see ourselves a Repulse with Reach for the Sky in foil. And then we've got ourselves the Forlorn Flats with a Construct token. Just when you thought we were out of mythics, another one shows on up. All right, Doc, Arlok, Grizzled Genius coming in as our first uncommon. Marauding Sphinx. And then we're going to see a Fleeting Reflection with Satoru the Infiltrator coming in as our rare. A little bit of value there. With an Archive Trap coming in from the Breaking News subset. With a Ferocification, very blurry foil. And then we've got ourselves a Plains and another non-signed art card there. I think we're down to about 6 or 7 packs. Got the Brimstone Roundup with an Unscrupulous Contractor. Then we're going to see Forsaken Miner with an Arid Archway. And our rare is going to be a Caustic Bronco coming in. Another rare of value with a Journey to Nowhere, a Snakeskin Veil. Then we're going to see ourselves a Swamp and a Treasure token. Got a Metamorphic Blast to kick off this pack with a Karum Violent Cacophony. Then we're going to see a Stubborn Burrow Fiend with a Stingerback Terror. This is the card that we saw the signed art card of. And then directly behind that, we got ourselves a Mindslaver coming in, another mythic for us. Very nice to see that. Then we're going to see a Jailbreak Scheme, followed by a Lonely IRO and a Scorpion Dragon token. All right, we are down to 4 play boosters, and then we'll jump into the MTG Box Analysis. First uncommon is an Outlaw Stitcher with a Hallow Marauder. And then we're going to see a Shifting Grift with the Gitrog Ravenous Ride coming in as another mythic for us. Then we're going to see ourselves a Humiliate with an Aven Interrupter as a second rare for the pack in foil with an Island and a Copy token. All right, we're down to 3 packs, and I am completely out of room for mythics, but keep them coming. First uncommon is a Getaway Glamour. Then we're going to see Make Your Own Luck, followed by a Boombox. And then we're going to see Aret the Beguiler coming in as our rare, followed by a Transmutation Font coming in as another mythic from the big score. Wow. And then we're going to see Back for More, which is what I will be with this set. Then we get an Erasable Wolverine, followed by a Full Art Island and a non-signed art card. All right, 2 packs to go. Got a Scalestorm Summoner with a Raucous Entertainer. And then we're going to see Rise of the Varmints with Shoot the Sheriff. And another round coming in as our main set rare with an Imp's Mischief as a backup rare. Then we're going to see ourselves a Shifting Griff with an Eroded Canyon, both in foil, and a food token. All right, final play booster pack. Will we go out on another mythic or 2 or 3 or 4? We've done it once before. Let's try and do it again. So we've got ourselves a Sterling Supplier, followed by a Reckless Lackey. Then we're going to see an Ankle Biter, followed by a Raven of Fell Omens, a Spring Slasher, a Razzle Dazzler. Then we're going to see a Gold Pan, followed by Vile Smasher Gleeful Grenadier with a Beastbond Outcaster. Then we're going to see ourselves a Tomb Trawler, and our rare is going to be an Outcaster Trailblazer. And I think that might be our only rare. We get a Buried in the Garden with a Quilled Charger. Then we're going to see ourselves a non-foil Mountain and a non-signed art card. All right, so I'll get it all sorted, organized, and here comes the MTG Box Analysis. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people. All by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.